Oh, look at me go. I gotta get that out of there. Alright guys, that's it. This job is done. It was not too bad of a job, but it was a job that shouldn't have had to been done. MudFlap, do better.
That's the response from MudFlap. I'm happy. We'll leave it at that. So that was a very cold teardown this morning, getting ready to go. I mean, our second morning was that way too in Kansas. And I don't know if we've said it or not, but we only plan anywhere from 4 to 5.5 hour drive days. I mean, because why? I'm not gonna hold this trailer for 10 hours or whatever. I'm just not a spring chicken anymore. And people are just crazy out here. Don't know if you knew that or not, but beautiful morning, sunny morning. It should be a nice quiet morning to go through Oklahoma City. It is currently 24 degrees. So, and one thing about your 50 amp cord for your camper, if you're lucky enough to have the cord reel, the electric cord reel, just know it will not wind up a cold 50 amp cord. So I tried it yesterday and our tire link is beeping at us. So the cord ends up in the back of the pickup. So, I mean, it just trying to coil up or wrap up a 50 amp cord that is cold is not good. No bueno.
We are Mark and Kimberly and have left our 9-to-5 jobs and are now small business owners. We own a crop dusting business and have served local farmers in the eastern Iowa area for the last 15 years. Our business has grown over those years and we have an amazing staff that helps us with our busy summer season. Thanks for joining us for this episode of some of our adventures.
My tire link, on that topic, I got all the sensors now, so if you don't know what tire link is, there's sensors in the wheels on the trailer, and I can read, it keeps falling off the window, so I just laid up here. I can read tire PSI of each tire and temperature of the tires. So we just took off. As we get going down the road here a little bit more, my tire pressures will go up, the temperature will go up. But every once in a while, it'll start beeping and say it lost communication. So I don't know. We may end up going to the Ford TPMS system. It's an extra plug-in which is in the bed of the truck, and then the receiver ends up being right back on the frame, right in front of the axles. So right now the receiver is in the front of the storage compartment in the camper, and then that's communicating to this. The Ford one, you would be receiving like 8 foot away at the most from the one side over to the sensor, and then it's wired all the way up to the truck into the dash. So I think we'll probably end up doing that. You got to take off, of course you got to get the right cable, you got to get the right sensors, and then you got to take your tires to a tire shop and have the sensors. I believe you got to dismount the wheels and put them inside. Don't quote me on that, but I think you do. So anyway, more to come. Maybe we'll do that in Arizona before we head home, but we'll just deal with this for right now. But it should be a good travel day. Today we only have, actually right now it says we're 3 hours and 36 minutes from our destination to Munday, Texas. Not M-O-N-D-A-Y, it's M-U-N-D-A-Y.
So today being Sunday, we're probably gonna listen to our home church online service from like maybe last week. It's always good to listen to a service a second time. So that's probably what we'll do as we're going down the road.
If someone tells you they're a Christian and you never hear Jesus come off their lips, they might be really young in the faith and don't know how to explain some things possible. I find it very hard. How does one
Texas. They have oil wells right there on the airport. Source of income.
Everything looks good. Almost to our location for, what would this be, our fourth night?
Yeah.
So we spent 2 nights in Guthrie, Oklahoma due to high winds, and we are making our way to Munday, Texas, but we'll show a clip here. Hopefully we got it on the dash cam. There was a stretch of, I'm going to say within 6 or 7 miles, we saw 6 or 7 dead coyotes on the side of the road. So wild hogs, coyotes are really thick down here. I know there's people out there who are not a fan of shooting the hogs and the coyotes, but it's a big problem down here. Because in other areas of the country, you hardly ever see a dead coyote on the side of the road. And to see that many in that short of a distance, so basically we were averaging one per mile in that stretch. They're a big problem down here. We'll see if maybe when we come back through, we'll get to do some nighttime thermal hunting for hogs or coyotes, or probably hogs. But we did do some helicopter hunting last time on the way down. We did that in Oklahoma, and we got about as many coyotes as we did hogs. So they're a big problem up there too. And if you haven't seen that video, we'll go ahead and link that in the description, and you can check that one out. The actual footage in the helicopter is pretty sparse because the GoPro didn't like to operate when the temperatures were only like 30 degrees. So it was definitely a cold flight, a cold ride, and the GoPro was not cooperating. So we have some, but anyway, I apologize now for that. is this? I can't even remember what day this is.
Monday. Monday, we just left Monday.
Monday. We just left Munday, Texas. On Monday. Yeah. So last night we were able to back into a airplane hangar, and that's where we were. We were able to plug in, and no water, no sewer, none of that, which we had already planned for that. We had a little extra water in the freshwater tank and that sort of stuff. So friends of ours that have a spray business there at the Munday, Texas airport graciously allowed us to stay in their hangar. They did that last year too when we were heading back up to Iowa from Arizona, which was very nice because it was cold, cloudy, windy, and they fed us lunch. Sunday noon lunch was excellent, very good. The dessert was amazing, so thank you, Ryan and Tara, for that. And yeah, so now we're on the road headed to Pecos, Texas. P-E-C-O-S. We've stayed at this campground before, so we have a spot there booked for tonight. And then the plan is to go to Deming, New Mexico the next night, and then we'll be in Casa Grande. So, yeah, and today is a 4-hour and 45-minute day, travel day. So, like I've said before, we don't like to push it. That's a long enough day pulling a trailer. Good enough. So that's where we're headed today. Hopefully we got a good travel day, and all the shocks are still on the trailer.
Follow the road.
Follow the road, that's good advice. Get lunch ready.
Using our MudFlap app, and we're getting 71 cents off per
Now turn
gallon
left
on
and then
diesel.
turn left.
So we're at a Road Ranger in Monahans, Texas.
And our GPS lady is not happy with us right now.
Yeah.
Not
After
happy.
900 feet, make a U-turn.
Make a U-turn. Calm down, lady. I got diesel exhaust fluid because I love putting fertilizer in my truck.
So there you can see pump price $3.69. We're gonna get it for $2.99.
Got a code for me?
8912958.
So we just got, what was it, 71 cents?
71 cents
We
off.
just got 71 cents a gallon off. This is anti-gel. I don't think I'll need it anymore, but I don't want to get caught with it getting cold at night and then my fuel gel's up. I don't think I need it. Very scientific method on measuring it. There it was. We're not going to be gelling up. So with this MudFlap app, it's just hooked to our credit card, so we don't even have to go in. If you have a station that you can put the code in at the pump, like Casey's stations, this one, Road Ranger, A lot of them you may have to go in and show it to the cashier. They'll type the code in on an iPad on their MudFlap thing in behind the counter, and they'll turn the pump on. But yeah, anywhere from 5 cents to, a lot of times they're around 25 or 30 cents savings per gallon. So this is probably the biggest savings I've ever seen, 71 cents a gallon. So we're getting diesel fuel right now for under $3. So we'll see if I can get DEF next without doing anything else. Close the diesel fuel cap because you don't want even a drop of DEF going in there. Don't want any fertilizer in my diesel fuel. Yep, so it says remove nozzle. It knows I want DEF. Well, I've got that going. I just will fill my jug. I don't use it in my truck. I can throw it in my garden, I guess, for fertilizer. I'm being sarcastic. All right, guys, that's all there is to it. We're ready to roll. We've got 40 miles left to our destination.
After 500 feet, make a U-turn.
I'm not making a U-turn, lady. Calm down. Getting ready to get back on Interstate 20, heading towards Pecos.
Now turn left to join the Interstate 20 West.
Okay, I will. This is a tight turn. Wow. Now the speed limit here is 80 mile an hour. I am not going to pull this trailer 80 mile an hour. The truck could handle it just fine, I'm pretty sure, but in my opinion, one gust of wind at 80 mile an hour and that could be a bad day. So 70, 75, I mean, I've pulled at 75 and that's, don't get me wrong, I have hit 80 before if I was trying to get around somebody on an interstate and get out of somebody else's way, but 75 is usually the most. Right now I've got my speed set at 70 and that's just fine. We've got another 35 minutes till we're at our destination and it's 1:40 in the afternoon. So, and it's what?
55 degrees.
And it's 55 degrees. We're doing an interview. Kimberly, are you glad that we left Iowa when we did? Would you like to explain what's been going on in Iowa and what's happening this evening again?
Okay, so I'm very glad that we left when we did. They had a snowstorm.
Following evening, yeah.
Okay, yeah, they had a snowstorm. Unofficial is 13.5 inches in Vinton. And we're getting another snowstorm tonight. Part of the state is calling for over 5 and some is a trace to 2.
I think we're in the trace to 2 inches. It's weird, the southeast corner of Iowa is going to get the most snow, which is really strange. But anyway, that's what's happening on this storm.
Yeah, so super glad we left when we did. There was a cold front that moved in to the different destinations where we stayed, but it was way better than being in a snowstorm and moving snow.
I don't mind moving snow.
Yeah.
I actually kind of like it, but I just don't like the cold weather anymore, and I definitely don't want to pull this trailer in snow and ice, and I don't want to have to winterize it ever again. So this camper was winterized once when it came from the factory, and as far as I'm concerned, it don't ever need to be winterized ever again. So I don't want it in cold weather. That means I don't need to be in cold weather either. So, oh, did you guys see what's in the back seat? Do you guys know what that stuff is back there?
Really, really good stuff. Swiss made.
Swiss made sewing machine and embroidery arm. Yep.
Cannot wait to break it out once we get there. So I've just been on the trip so far. I've just been working on Christmas cards. I make my own cards, and I've been working on Christmas cards because it's less to get out. And once we get settled, I can't wait to start sewing. So I have several projects, and I hope I brought everything I needed. But Mark keeps reminding me there are stores in Arizona, so in case we need something, we can get it.
Do they have fabric stores in Arizona?
Yes.
Huh. Well, you're probably okay then, I guess.
Yeah.
And then we're going to see if we can find maybe a big Christmas light display or something down here. I mean, I know they don't get snow, but I'm sure they still get excited for Christmas, don't
Well, when we visited Florida in the past, in December, there were really nice Christmas displays, light displays. So hopefully we can find something. I think I started looking online, and Phoenix had a couple areas. So we can also ask the locals, because they will definitely have the intel.
they? Yep. They got the scoop.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's what's happening. We got our fuel, so we won't fuel again till probably tomorrow afternoon. Someone's spoiling that mooch.
This is what she was bossing about. She wanted her hand-fed picnic. You done?
Alright, she's done. She had quite a bit. You guys didn't see the first part of it. Got issues. And we're gonna be at Pecos soon, setting up. Let's take some weight off the truck. It's nice when you don't even have to disconnect the truck when you're traveling. Since you're only here for the night and taking off first thing in the morning, that is awesome.
Tell me what you think about the weather.
The weather is awesome, and I'm thinking that if it wasn't for the breeze, I would not need this sweatshirt, and I would be in short sleeves right now.
Yep. Parkside RV Base is conveniently located just off of I-20 in Pecos, Texas.
Let's go.
And is good for a quick overnight stay. We paid $35 for the night with full hookups.
55 degrees here right now. So yeah, pretty nice. A little breezy, but not too bad. What do you think?
I love it. This is awesome.
Yeah.
The sun, I mean, not a cloud, well, over there's clouds, but straight sun,
Yep.
southern sun. I love it.
You know what? I think this is a new water tower. This was not here last. That's all new concrete.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, that's a new water tower. Whoa.
That's kind of freaky. I think it'd be freakier if there was clouds.
Yeah.
There's a little park over here we're going to check out.
Hopefully we'll see some Christmas lights here tonight lighting up. There's a activity center. What do you call those?
Rec center.
Rec center. Right over there. That's right across from the campground. And they've got some lights.
I read online that it's $10 for a day to use the rec center. So if you're staying here at the park, you can pay $10 and use their facilities.
Right.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Sandbar?
I think maybe. Yep, she's got him.
That's the problem with
Oh, shoot.
down here, you get sandbars.
I don't have a comb. It's
Mom
just
help
gonna,
you?
It's just going to rip them out. We need to go back and get my comb.
Okay. Back to get a comb. Sandbars. You get those down south here.
She's got such long hair that she's going to pick them up way quicker.
Pick them up. Easy. Gracie, she's trying to help you.
Now let's turn it around like this.
Got to get sandbars out.
Okay. Okay, so now we're going to just get her. There's one right there.
On another one?
Yep.
Ooh, hang on. Oh, that's a steerman.
Oh, cool.
Gracie, did you see the airplane? Are you ignoring me? Are you not impressed right now? Hopefully it won't pick them up so easy.
Okay, I've got the comb.
Got the comb. I got dog hair on me.
Yeah, it's all over.
And that's probably the grass right there where she got the sandburrs. Going to the dog park.
Let's go by the airplane. Oh, there's a bird
See
sitting
the
up there.
airplane. Oh, pigeon. Pigeon up there. Oh, there's somebody in there flying it. In memory of CW2 Johnny V. Mata. A person does not die until they are forgotten. So I think this park is all new because it wasn't here in February when we came through.
I don't remember it.
So it'll eventually have water in there, I think. There's a fountain. There's a fountain over there and a Christmas tree. I'm not sure that the Christmas tree will stay here all year long, though.
Should we go across the bridge?
Gotta see the flag.
Over here.
Gracie, look. Quit ignoring us.
Thank you for joining us on our journey. Come back next week as we continue to head south.
Morning. Time to get the coffee started. Gracie wants us in the recliners. It's her favorite spot.
Okay, I'm almost ready to go. Go see where Mark is. Oh, you guys ready to go?
You ready to go, Gracie?